absolutely 100% have plans to do an Ironman. Hello everybody and welcome back to another It's Abigail Page YouTube video where we talk about all things food, fitness, and living a healthy lifestyle. It has been a hot minute since I did a nice little sit down and chat video with you all, so that is exactly what we are going to be doing today. I am going to be answering a few questions that y'all asked me over on my Instagram and my TikTok, so make sure to go and follow me over on those platforms if you don't already. I'll make sure to leave them linked below in case you would like to check them out and participate in future videos like this. And after I answer those questions, I'm going to be sharing some huge news, so make sure you stick closer to the end of this video if you'd like to find out what my big reveal is. I know, I'm very excited. I have been waiting to tell you guys, and I feel like now is the perfect time. On this channel, obviously, we are all about productivity and living a healthy lifestyle, like I said in the beginning of this video, so that is why we are actually going to be doing this in a get ready with me style. I'm going to be getting ready for the day while we chat, because why not kill two birds with one stone? And then actually later on in this video, you're going to see my sister Katie, because she is going to be helping me with one specific product that I have never tried before, and I have been saving these things all week. That was a lot to unpack. There is a lot of good stuff to come in this video, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, first up on the list is skincare. I already washed my face and all of that, but we're gonna be doing toner, moisturizer, serums, stuff like that. I use mostly ITK products, you will notice. I've been using them for about a year and a half now. I absolutely love them, have no complaints whatsoever. My skin is a little bit on the sensitive side, and I find that their products really just don't affect my skin, and they help keep it nice and clear and moisturized. So I love you so much, Brooklyn and Bailey. Thank you for creating such an awesome line of facial care products. I have used witch hazel for, gosh, maybe 3 years now. At first I didn't really think it did anything, but I have since then found it to be super duper helpful into my skincare routine. So I just kind of like rub it on my hands and pat it on my face. While I do this, I am going to jump into my first question. I have a list right here, so if I look down, that is what I'm doing. I'm looking at what those questions were. But question one was actually over on my Instagram, and that is, what is the furthest distance I have ever ran in one time? And to answer that, you guys may or may not be surprised by this, but it was actually my marathon in July. I did 26.2 miles, and yeah, it was probably one of the most painful yet exciting and adventurous things I have ever done, and I cannot wait to do more in the future. I already have my next one in February, which is going to be super duper exciting. That said, I definitely could see myself in the future embarking on some ultramarathons. I don't have a set date or set time or any of that, but I definitely will be doing some bigger races in the future, and if my body allows it, maybe even do like 50Ks, 100Ks, 100 miler. Sky's the limit, guys. We got so much life left to live, and I just want to live all of it. As you can tell, I am actually using my jade roller right now, but we have a little bit of a funny story behind this because it is broken. I have broke like 5 of these in probably the last 3 years. They're very fragile because they're a real stone, and I'm pretty sure I slammed this one in the refrigerator door. Yeah, it's broken, but it still works, so I'm not about to go dump another $30 into another jade roller. Therefore, we use the broken guy. Alright, after I use my jade roller and I put on my toner, I normally move straight into my serum. I have been using the Brightening Vitamin Serum by ITK, and I absolutely love this one. I think it makes your skin really glow and radiate. I used it all when I was in Florida. It just like, I was glowing all the time. You don't need very much, just a little bit. Rub it in and pat it on your face. Just a little disclaimer, I am by no means a beauty guru whatsoever. I am about as simple as they come when it comes to skincare and makeup and hair and just all the things. I love to like watch this kind of content, but I don't want you guys to take anything that I use or do in this video as like a tutorial. Please, I mean, there's so many other YouTubers out there who are like 1,000 times better at this than me. So I'm gonna show you my very realistic routine. Okay, now that I have that out of the way, we are going to move on to question 2 while I put on my moisturizer. This is the ITK Deep Rich Moisturizer. I have been using this one probably for about a year. The first half of the year I used their prebiotic probiotic one or whatever it was, but I found that my skin is very, very dry and I therefore require a thick moisturizer, and I like to put on a lot of this because my skin just is very, very, very thirsty all the time, especially with winter. Just awful. While I do that, question 2 is Ironman Michigan 2025 70.3. Let's go. And I absolutely 100% have plans to do an Ironman in the future. I'm not sure if that will necessarily look like in the 2025 timeline, but it's definitely on my bucket list to become an Iron Woman. I just don't have a set day or a set location in mind. I would love to do it in Michigan, but at the same time, I kind of like to use races as my time to explore new areas and see new places. So I think it'd be kind of fun to do it somewhere else too. Let me know in the comments below, where do you think I should do my Ironman race? Because they're all over the place. I just don't know where I should do it. And obviously I've already done the 100-mile bike ride part, and I think that's the part that scares me the most because then it is not easy. So I can't even imagine having to swim 2 miles beforehand and then run a marathon afterwards. Like, that just sounds freaking insane. But I don't know. Anything's possible. Anything is possible if you just have the mindset that you can get it done and you have faith in yourself. I definitely don't think it's out of the question. All right, and the last thing I use for my skincare is the day and night eye cream here. I just use the day cream right now because it is like 2:30. It took me a little while to set this YouTube video up, so we are definitely having a late start. I'd much rather take my time and make a quality video for you guys. I just put a little bit on my under eye and then rub it in gently with my middle and my ring finger. I don't want to pull on that skin there because it is very sensitive. While that dries, then I put in my jewelry. I wear the same earrings every day. Again, very, very basic when it comes to stuff like this. I don't have anything, honestly. Like, I never change up my routine. I would love to, and I'd love to like step out of my comfort zone every now and then, but I think I'm just like so okay with the simple and the basic stuff that I don't really see a need to do that. I don't really ever feel like I need to go all out and put on a lot of makeup unless I'm like going to some fancy party. Then I'm like, yeah, sure, like let's have fun, let's do this. But other than that, I'm just at home and I'm working out and I'm running. I don't really see a need to put on a full face of makeup. Ow! Okay. And then last but not least, I like to put my little necklace. Oh my god, it's got a hair on it. There we go. I put on my necklace from Abby, North Carolina. Thank you so much, girl, for this, because I wear it every single day. And she's got a matching one, so it makes it that much better. I'm pretty sure I just clipped my hair. Please hold. The necklace has been fixed, and now I will tuck it into my sweater. Now, we are going to move on to makeup. You will notice I use mostly Mary Kay products, and that is because my grandma actually sells their stuff, so I feel like it just kind of runs in my blood to use their products. That said, I think they're very high quality, and I've never once had any issues. I'm normally just a very basic girl, like eyeliner and mascara, and that's it. I don't put on any lip product. I don't do my eyebrows. However, my skin has definitely been breaking out a little bit. When it's like that, I do like to put on just a little bit of foundation and stuff, especially if I'm doing like photo shoots. It's a nice confidence booster. I don't put it on every day because like obviously it just makes things worse. It's a hard balance. All my girls out there with acne prone skin, I'm sure you can relate to this. It is like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, and you just kind of have to pick and choose your battles. All right, while I start with eyeshadow, I'm just going to be using this little palette here that I actually made myself. It's got like some pinkish tones in there, some gold, some silver. And then I also have another one somewhere in here. Oh yes, it's a very loved one. There's like literally not that much left, but I just take it out of the corner there. And oh crap. Thank God it's almost gone because I definitely just dropped it. I'm just gonna take some out of the corner there for my base. I did actually take like a whole class on doing makeup, contour, eyeshadow, the whole shebang, and I just never really like put the time in to do it. I don't really know why. I don't know. I don't think it's really necessary, especially when like you're getting ready at 2:30. Most of the days I spend editing, and if I'm not editing, then I'm occasionally filming. So that is the only time that I ever like put anything on. So while I put on the rest of my eyeshadow, I'm going to move on to question 3. What's some advice on fueling and running nutrition? Any products that I recommend? And this one is a jam-packed one. I feel like it honestly could be a whole separate video in itself, running nutrition tips and how I fuel, because it is a very complicated process, especially as somebody who has a lot of digestive problems. So I'm going to give you the vague version in this video, and then if you'd like to see a whole separate video on that, please let me know in the comments below, because I would love to create that for you guys. It is something that I struggled with for a really, really long time, and I feel like it would be really nice to help somebody out now that I have finally found out what works for me. I would say my biggest tip for just fueling in general is it is better to overfuel than underfuel. There was a long time there where I definitely underfueled, and I'm here to tell you, like, it's awful. You're not able to perform as good, you don't feel good, you get sick more often, and I just think that had I nipped that in the butt a lot sooner, it would have saved me a lot of pain and a lot of struggle, and it would have made my family stress out a lot less. So yes, it is better to overfuel than underfuel, and what I mean by that is eat more than you think, guys. I'm talking like, you know, you thought you want one burger? No, you're wrong. Because at the end of the day, it just comes down to trusting your body and knowing that it'll know what to do with that food. Especially for my people out there that are like, oh no, I run to eat. That is a very toxic mindset. You eat to run. Don't go into a running journey thinking that you're gonna use this as like a way to lose weight, because it can get really, really unhealthy for you in a quick hurry, and it's just not worth it. It's really not. Trust me, as somebody who's been there, it is not a good thing for your body, it's not a good thing for your mind, it's not a good thing for your family to watch, so please make sure you're eating enough. I would also say carbs are your bestie. Do not look at carbs as like the enemy. I think there is a lot of toxic things out there on social media regarding carbs. When you're running, your body needs that quick energy source, and that is going to be through carbs. Protein is great for recovery and helping rebuild muscle, especially after like doing an intense workout. However, your body also needs carbs. It needs that quick source to help you get through the workout, to feel good after the workout, and to go into your next workout the day after feeling your absolute best. And as far as like running nutrition, I have a lot of stomach issues, as you may or may not know. So I actually use one brand and one brand only. That is Honey Stinger. This is not sponsored by any means. I have been using them for basically my entire running journey, and I like them because they are honey based. It's literally just straight up honey. It doesn't taste like a gel. It's definitely like a little bit on the thicker side. It took me a long time to get used to this, especially when I was running in Florida and it was like hot as all get out. I was like, oh my gosh, like it made like the honey kind of hot. That said, that is what works best with my body. Gels are not the most tasty thing on the face of the planet. That said, I think the Honey Stinger ones are really good. It reminded me of like when I was a kid and my mom would be like, eat this spoonful of honey when you had a cough. Literally what it's like. And it gives you that quick energy source. You can immediately feel it streaming through your body, as weird as that sounds. I remember on my marathon, I did the caffeinated ones. Best thing ever. I think it was kiwi pomegranate or something. I'll leave all of that linked below for you guys. So hopefully that answered your question. I know that was kind of long-winded, but that is like a really tricky one because there's just so much that goes into running nutrition and everybody is different. Yeah, if you do have anything else that you were like questioning or would like help with, like please let me know in the comments below. I would love to help you. It's not easy, especially as a beginner or if you're just starting your running journey. Like there's a lot of information out there, but not all of it is like consistent. So you kind of have to go through this limbo of what's real, what's fake, what actually works, what actually doesn't work. And I think it's because like every single body is so incredibly different and unique. But that said, there is some general rules that can help you. I just realized I am completely the dumbest person ever. I wasn't gonna put on foundation, but I am going to put on some corrector cream here. I have been loving this stuff along with, where is it? The e.l.f. concealer. And I am probably just going to put that on now because I don't want to get into like the mascara and then put this on. That would be really dumb. I also have this really, really fun, it's called the erase it everything pencil. And basically what this does is if you have one specific pimple that's like really bothering you, you just put this on before you put on your foundation, and I swear on my life it covers it up so well. I love this thing. It even comes with like a little, what is it called, like a sharpener, kind of like a real pencil. So I mean, you can work this thing down to a stub. Lasts you forever, and it's very affordable. I'll try to find this, maybe Amazon or something, for you guys, because I actually got this as a gift from my grandma and I have used it ever since. It's been like a year now and I absolutely love it. I shall be right back. I'm going to go wet my beauty blender because everybody knows a wet beauty blender works a lot better than a dry one. I will say, while this video was like absolutely kind of hell to set up, I have had the time of my life, so I hope you guys are having fun too. I've had a lot of fun answering your questions and just getting to kind of like relax, just get to talk about all the taboo topics plus some extra things, and I am so very excited to share my big reveal with you guys. Wow, this looks absolutely crazy. I never see myself on camera without makeup really, so this has been a very interesting experience for me. Again, I'm just not a beauty guru whatsoever. I have never really been super good at makeup, I don't think. I mean, I know the basics. That's basically all that matters, I guess. But I remember as a kid, I absolutely loved watching the beauty content people and was like, oh, maybe one day like I'll do cosmetology school. Definitely have nothing against makeup. I think that from a confidence standpoint, like makeup can get kind of a bad rep. However, if it's helping you be more confident, then you're also going to feel more accomplished and willing to, I don't know, just tackle your day head on. I don't see anything wrong with it. Again, I know that like it's like, oh, but it's not like your natural face, and while that's true, it's like not really true because it's still your face. It's just a little bit more put together, like you feel, you know, more accomplished. I honestly don't know how else to describe that to you guys. I have definitely needed and had times in my life where I felt like makeup really did help me get through some really tough things. So, I don't know. I want to know your thoughts though. Like, what do you guys do for makeup? Like, do you wear it every day? Do you not wear it every day? Are you like super anti-makeup, real natural skin only? I think it would be very interesting to hear what you guys have to say about it. That said, I think it is time to kind of get into this reveal. I have been kind of keeping this a little bit low-key for a while. I feel like today is just the day. It is time to tell you guys to open up, tell you what's been going on in my world over here, because oh boy, do we have a lot coming down the chute. Before I do that though, sorry, I know I'm leaving you guys on a cliffhanger, but I'm gonna use this little pen on just this little guy down here. Then what I do is I just take my beauty blender again and I rub it out. I feel like an artist. Ta-da, you're done. Okay, so as you guys may have seen or watched or heard, I went to North Carolina it was like a week ago now. I went to visit Abby, my roommate from my Disney college program, and I had an absolute blast. I got to film her 5K race, which was like super duper exciting. It was actually Thanksgiving week, so I got to spend Thanksgiving with the family. It was absolutely amazing. Super nice to get away from like the colder weather too, because as you know, your girl absolutely hates cold weather. I am a very thin-blooded person through and through, and I was like born and raised in Michigan, so I still to this day don't really understand why. But I have always had a little bit of a hang-up around winter, so it was just nice to like get away for a little bit and be in a bigger area. You may have noticed if you did watch those vlogs. If you didn't, I will leave them up here so that way you can go and watch them. But I was supposed to stay for just the week of Thanksgiving. While there was an actual physical reason why I could not get back to Grand Marais, Michigan, which is where I currently live, there was also another reason that I chose to stay in North Carolina for 2 weeks instead of 1 week. And that is because, I'm gonna do a tiny little drum roll because I don't want to knock any of my lights over, but I am actually moving to Raleigh, North Carolina in January. I know, kind of a little bit of just like threw that at you guys. Some of you are probably shocked, others of you are probably like, well, we saw this coming. And while I love Grand Marais and I love the community and I love my family to death, I have just always kind of struggled to live up here. I'm going to be completely honest and transparent with you guys. I just don't feel like it's the place for me to be in this current time and place where I'm at in my life. I think that there's just so much room for growth and opportunity, and the world is our oyster, and it's up to us to really take advantage of that. So I didn't really see it coming myself, and then once I was down there, I was like, this is where I'm meant to be. Now, I think another thing that might confuse some of y'all is like, oh, we for sure thought that you were going to go back to Florida, which is and was my original plan. I definitely saw and still do see myself owning a home down there one day. I just think that after looking and kind of weighing out the pros and cons between North Carolina and Florida, I could not deny the fact that North Carolina made more sense with my goals and just what I plan on doing in the future. I love Florida. I always will. I am an Orlando girl through and through. It's expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Rent is $3,000 and up, and it's just like, I would have had to sacrifice a lot, and one of those things would have been content creating, and I really was stuck on that because I don't want to be working a job that I absolutely hate. I think there's so much to be said about doing what you love and making money doing it, because you're gonna be so much more productive if you're enjoying what you're doing and passionate about it. You're helping other people. You're gonna be so much happier. You're not gonna have depression issues. So love my channel. I love my social media stuff, and I didn't want to let go of that. So I was very stuck because I was like, I don't want to stay in Michigan. Like I already said, Michigan and I have a very complicated relationship. I have lived here my entire life and always kind of just struggled with it, more so as I got older. So when I went to North Carolina and I was spending the time with Abby, my roommate, or my double, whatever you want to call her, I just realized, wow, shoot, North Carolina really has to offer me everything that I am looking for. It checks all the boxes. It's more affordable, so I'll be able to continue on with my content creation journey and growing my business. I'll be able to meet new people, hopefully some more runners, maybe join running clubs, and have a fresh start. As with any move, I am definitely nervous and excited and all of the emotions. I don't think it'll fully hit me until I'm in the car on my way down there. Oh wow, this could be where I stay for the next couple years and stuff. And I do think that I am 100% ready. I'm ready for the new experiences, the new people, the new adventures, the new things that I'm going to try and learn and explore. And I cannot wait to have you guys by my side as I embark on all this, because again, if I was going to Florida, I would have had to give you guys up, and I knew in my heart there was no way I could do that. I love this little community so much, and it has been one of the most rewarding experiences to just know that there's other people on the side of the screen watching this. I really, really want 2025 to be the year where I learn and grow more and experience more and explore uncharted territories, and I think that's kind of like the whole purpose behind this channel. I want to be the guinea pig for you guys. I want to try out all these things. I really want and see a future where I am helping you guys achieve your fitness goals and achieve your health goals, and helping you just realize that life is so much better when you put yourself first. So, fun fact, I have always wanted to try hair extensions. So when Goo Goo Hair Extensions reached out and asked if I'd be willing to make a video trying their real hair extensions out, of course I had to jump at the opportunity. As somebody who loves having long hair and is always looking for an excuse to spice up my style, these dirty blonde 18-inch clip-in hair extensions seemed like the perfect new addition, especially for all of the holiday festivities coming around the corner. Huge shout out to my sister Katie for helping me put these in for the first time. I was definitely a little intimidated going into this, and I'm so glad I had her by my side. That said, I have now put these in twice, and the second time was on my own, and it was 100% doable. So you do not need a second person, but I do recommend it, especially if it's your first time. Let's just say I knew I would like them, but I did not know that I would love them. If you're looking for a fun new way to add some length and volume to your hair, I would 100% recommend getting some of these real hair extensions. I will make sure to leave the link to Goo Goo Hair Extensions website in the description box below in case you'd like to try these bad boys out for yourself. All right. I apologize for the changing in lighting. My little light on the side here died, so that's great. But this is the final look. Oh my god, I'm so happy with these hair extensions. It's definitely gonna be a learning curve, like learning how to put them in. I definitely like to try like curling them and all of that, but I don't know, as somebody who's always wanted like really long hair, I think this is gonna be kind of my new thing. I am just still kind of flabbergasted that I'm to the point in this YouTube channel where I get to do things like this. process, because there's just, I don't know, you never really think of yourself as like getting to that point. It's just like grind for so long. And yeah, I'm very, very grateful, and I can't wait to show off these amazing hair extensions to all my friends and family. I had so much fun kind of doing just this little sit down and chat video. So if you'd like to see more videos like this, please leave a like and let me know in the comments below what kind of chatty video you would like to see, what topics we should talk about, because oh my goodness, there is endless options. I would also just like to say thank you so very much, truly, from the bottom of my heart. I wouldn't be here without all of you guys, and I just really do love the little community we've built. It's been one of the most rewarding processes to see it grow. You guys are like my little online family, and I really do want to just be there for you and take care of you. So any way that I can do that, that is why I'm here. Please let me know. As I said before, please make sure to give this video a like. If you liked the sit down and chat video, I will definitely make sure to make more of these in the future. And don't forget to subscribe for more food, fitness, and fun content. I hope you're having a wonderful start to the holiday season, and I will see you next week. Bye!